Good morning. Hi. We are very grateful, and we're very blessed to have this opportunity, to be able to bring this opportunity to Guam. All I know is without all of you, this wouldn't have been possible, and I am very, very, very grateful. My passion for the sport definitely can be seen on my face if you know me. But what we're trying to do is we really want Guam's talent to get education and hopefully one day, maybe even bigger, education and maybe a pro career. But that's really what our goal is, and I can go on forever, but I'm going to let my team speak too.
Alpha Day, just to caveat what she said, I'm very grateful and blessed to be in this position. When I was approached about doing this, I jumped on it as soon as possible, man. I was very happy, and I was, like I said, very blessed to actually be in the position. I just couldn't believe it. You know, I've been talking about doing this for a very long time, and my good friend Julius reached out to me and asked for my support, and hey, I ran at it as soon as I had the opportunity. So I just want to build off this and continue to let this grow, because I know Guam has a lot of talent. I officiate and I play the sport, and I have the biggest passion for the game, and I have a lot of love for the island. This is home for me, so I just want to see this island grow in all aspects. So if we can get these kids off to college, you know, knowledge is power. So I just want to make sure these kids get an opportunity, just like I did, but not in this way. But I just want to have a better opportunity to do great things for the island.
Again, I don't know what to say after following these two, but really, for Coach L Thompson of the Integrity Scouting Report to look at Guam and say, I want to come out there, I want to put my boots on the ground, and I want to have a first-hand at seeing what Guam talent has to offer, it meant so much to us, and that's why we worked so diligently to ensure that he was able to come out, and we were able to facilitate this so that the kids could have the opportunity, and so that this man who reached out to us could have that opportunity as well, because no scout before him has ever done that. And so we were very appreciative of that. We're appreciative of all of our sponsors' support for believing in us, and we plan to continue this mission, and we look forward to your continued support. Thank you very much.
I'm Fred Schmidt. I'm the GoPro distributor for Guam, Micronesia, CNMI, and Palau, and we were just very pleased to offer 6 Hero 4 cameras so that they could film the athletes, prepare individual shots so various scouts and coaches could use them in making decisions, and hopefully offering scholarships. I have a long history of being very active in sports, and I've lived here 8 years, almost 9, and I really believe there's a lot of fine athletes here that we can give them open doors to colleges. It just opens more doors, and athletics is one of the ways to open that door to get them to quality universities, quality educations, and we just fully support it.
Hafide, Guam. My name is Tina Esteves, and I'm with Triple J. And I want to say that I am, Triple J is definitely honored to be a part of this program, to be a part of the inaugural camp. And I know there's bigger things to come for Guam and for the football community. Triple J has always been a big supporter of football, especially youth football, and now we're growing into bigger things. So I want to commend Lillian, Julius, and Coach on putting this together. It's great, and on all the supporters as well. So we look forward to bigger, better things. Great job, guys. And of course, the players who came out to the camp. You guys did wonderful.
I'm Deb Berg. I'm also with GoPro, and I'm also a mom who raised football boys. So I understand the need to get these kids in front of scouts and make sure that they have every opportunity possible to get the best education possible, and have opportunities to possibly go further in their football careers. So as a GoPro representative, we were thrilled when we were asked if we could donate some cameras and, you know, just our support to the kids. And we are very happy to do that when asked, because it's really important that we get the exposure for these kids and make sure that they have the opportunities for their futures. So congratulations, you guys.
Thank you all to all the sponsors and the organizers of this event. But without further ado, and proceeding to presenting the certificates, the legislative certificates, I would like this is what it's all about. These kids right here, right? And there was a lot of them out there that took part in this event, but we have a few here that maybe you can share just a little glimpse of what you had a chance to be part of out there. And I'm sure you want to see this come every year, right? So hopefully with your testimony, you can encourage more kids to get out there and get involved.
Hi, my name is Marcus, and well, this camp opened so many doors for me. It opened that training is going to get you somewhere. Do you know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? It's extra. So everyone has to put in that extra work. Wherever you want to go in life, you got to put in more work than anyone else. Yeah. So this camp made me understand that hard work and being humble will get you somewhere in life. And here's my brother. I would like
Hi, my name is Mason Manglotnia. Just to jump off my brother's what he said, yeah, the camp did open a lot of doors for me. Right now I won't be playing because I'll be on the injury list, tore 3 ligaments, but I'll be watching and supporting my brother on the field and off. But anyways, this camp, it was really great. I got a little dehydrated doing it, but I pushed through. I really love the sport. And that will be it for me.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. With that, we'll proceed. We have a lot of individual sponsors that we would like to recognize, and not all of them could have made it today, but we definitely would like to still go ahead and recognize all of them to our listening audience or viewing audience. I'll read the certificate of recognition once, and then we'll just go down because there's a long list of those who really contributed to this event. And but we'll start off with the individual who Ms. Maglonia and many of the partners here, Julius and the team here, the sponsors, reached out to bring to Guam to get our children, our youth exposed to. And this is presented to Mr. Stephen L. Thompson. And I want to also acknowledge my colleagues in the legislature. This was introduced by myself and R.D. Rispishu and all the members of the legislature that helped contribute to putting the certificate together. And I want to thank the staff here at the legislature that helped put this together. This certificate of recognition is presented to Stephen L. Thompson, who is the lead scout, the Integrity Scouting Report, Enforcer Linebacker Academy, in appreciation for your time and support for the ISR Evaluation Camp Guam 2016, a National Collegiate Athletic Association, certified scouting and recruiting company, and further extends an undunklu na Siduos Maasi for the opportunity extended to our island's young football players. The Committee on Rules of Iminatuanta Tres Iles Lituan Guahan herein directs that this official expression of its recognition and condemnations be forthwith sent on behalf of Iles Latuan Guahan and the people of Guam, signed and sealed in the city of Agatna, Guam, on the 5th day of August 2016. And this was signed by the Speaker of the Legislature, the Acting Chairperson, Senator Tom Matta, and of course also who has contributed to this event, Senator Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, and myself, the sponsor, Senator Tommy Morrison. So I know Mr. Thompson had to get on a plane to get back to his son who's having a birthday today. But I'm sure this would be delivered to him by the team here this morning. So thank you, Mr. Thompson, for taking the time to be out here and joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next year. The certificate of recognition is presented to Ms. Lillian Maglonia. And then we'll just go down the list, and when we go down the list, of course, the gentleman is following you on the sidelines, right? Mr. Mark Maglonia. certainly this certificate. I want to thank Julius Santos for all his efforts throughout our media outlets, getting the word out. He did a wonderful job. This message in such a short time was able to grab a lot of attention out there. And it's my understanding through your efforts and the awareness that was brought out there that even in those who did not participate in this event, and although my understanding too is it was a very, very large, a registered youth that took part in the observation of Mr. Thompson, who stated that this is one of the largest camps that took place, and of course for the first time. That is great to hear. So we thank you for the awareness you brought to this organization, and working with the team here, and of course certainly working with Mr. Thompson. So thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm not sure if I used to run away from this guy, or I couldn't take the hits, but certainly I want to thank you for your participation, Mr. West, and helping these youth out there, and helping the sponsors and the organizers of this event. And again, your testimony here, of course, leaves with these kids here and those who participated that know that there is a future for this program on Guam, and seeing that volunteers do come out to support this effort. So on behalf of the legislature, thank you so much. Mr. West, thank you. Okay, this certificate of recognition is presented to Kellen Kawasaki. Okay. Mr. Stephen S.B. Phillips III, if you're listening, it was nice being going into battles with you in the field and still seeing you out there. Really amazes me, showing the kids that especially giving back to the sport, and especially in a greater fashion through this event. So, thank you, SB, for taking part. John Tae Lee. Okay, you got this, coach. DeRay Davis. Thank you, sir. Air Force. Matt Toy. Darren Toulis. To one of our major sponsors, certificate of recognition presented to Trooper J Group. And I know throughout the many years, actually even throughout the decade, the contribution Trooper J has made to the sport of football, especially the youth of Guam. I believe the GYFL, one of the major sponsors, and now participating in this major event that now I believe showcases now how far that this major sponsor wants to take our kids to. So thank you so much. So I think you'll be taking this on behalf of Trooper J. Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, without the facility and the sponsors and organizers working with our Department of Education, we certainly want to thank the John F. Kennedy High School and the Department of Education for their support providing the facilities to our youth. Thank you. Certificate of recognition presented to Zori's only GoPro. And sir, I want to thank you for without the cameras, these kids would just be running on circle, and it would just be a hearsay. But thank you so much for your contribution to this effort. And talking with you earlier and wanting to take part in the future of these events certainly will go a long way. So thank you so much, and I look forward to working with you, and of course the sponsors that you participate in this event. Thank you, sir. Yeah. We certainly want to thank the Bank of Guam for their participation in this event, and we look forward to their partnership in the future. Thank you, Bank of Guam. I know this is a family of football players as well, and we certainly want to thank the team over at Moylan's Insurance. So thank you for your participation. Thank you. We also want to thank Guam Auto Spot for their support in this effort, and we look forward to partnering with you and keeping this event alive. Thank you, Guam Auto Spot. Thank you. Certificate of recognition is presented to Aloha Maid. We thank you again, Aloha Maid, for your participation in this effort. Thank you so much. Certificate of recognition presented to Crowns, and I want to thank, I know many of the individuals of the owners of Crowns and that I grew up playing sport with in baseball. So I want to thank you to the gentlemen over there at Crowns for their support, even though I know most of them are baseball players. So thank you. The certificate of recognition is presented to Powerade. Thank you, Powerade team, for taking part in this event, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future. Thank you. Certificate of recognition presented to Underdog Development. We thank you again for your partnership, and certainly look forward to working with you and keeping this event alive. Thank you so much. Anybody have any?
I really just wanted to thank the athletes and the families that came out to support the event. We could put on an event, but if you didn't come out to attend it, it would give no validity. It would give no context to what we're trying to do. So thank you again for coming out, and look forward to more events from Pumpy Productions and ISR Integrity.